We want our people to have the skills, knowledge, and attitude to adapt and thrive in this competitive and technology-intensive environment. In this regard, the leadership of companies plays a key role. The leaders of successful companies are those who are committed to raising the capabilities of their workers by redesigning jobs and reskilling their staff. These capabilities are key to the company's successes. I recently visited FairPrice Distribution Center, which has adopted automated storage and retrieval systems to improve the efficiency of its online store operations. Among the staff I spoke to were Mr. Amza bin Muhammad Ali and Madam Lee In Fong. Between them, they have worked at FairPrice for 30 years. I asked how the new technology has impacted their work. They told me that FairPrice training has helped them to quickly pick up new skills, to make use of new systems, and their work environment is more pleasant and conducive. FairPrice is a good example of how an enterprise can strive to serve her customers better, deploy technology and new ways of working, and at the same time, redesign jobs and reskill workers so that everyone is better off. Many enterprises are doing this, and I urge more to take this approach. On the part of the government, we'll continue to invest in our people across all stages of their lives, from preschool to work. Over the years, we have instituted a range of support measures for workers, including the Workfare Income Supplement, Special Employment Credits, and Professional Conversion Programs, to name a few. This range from helping low-wage workers and older workers through wage support to equipping young graduates to have a good start in their careers and enabling experienced professionals to access new jobs. In particular, NTUC has been working closely with member unions and companies to enable workers to learn new skills and grow. With the National Skills Future movements and the Adapt and Grow initiatives, we have made a stronger push to enable our people to reach their fullest potential throughout life and help Singaporeans affected by restructuring. Our investments in supporting our people in their careers, including the Adapt and Grow initiatives and continuing education and training, reached more than $1.1 billion in financial year 2017. Our people are making good efforts to invest in their learning with good outcomes. The percentage of residents in the labour force who participated in training grew from 35% in 2015 to 48% in 2018. From 2016 to 2018, more than 76,000 job seekers found employment through the Adapt and Grow initiative. Workers, firms, unions, and TACs all need to play a part to continue this progress. Workers need to embrace upskilling and reskilling and make the most of new opportunities, both locally and overseas. Firms must step up training and job redesign for their workers, as they are well placed to know the skill their workers need as their sectors evolve. One example is Mr. Abdul Jalil bin Idros, who started as a technical officer at YTL Power Seraya. Over the years, the company sponsored his bachelor's and master's degree in electrical engineering. Through continuous learning as he worked, Mr. Abdul Jalil moved from maintenance to managing plant upgrading projects. He is now training his colleague in cybersecurity and systems operations. He received the Skills Future Fellowships Award in 2018 for his exemplary efforts. Besides workers and firms, unions, TACs, and professional bodies need to spearhead the reskilling and the upskilling of workers in various sectors. I'm heartened by the Institute of Singapore's Chartered Accountants collaboration with the Singapore University of Social Sciences to develop the Joint Business Analytics Certification Program. This program, which was launched a year ago, equips accounting professionals with practical skills in data analytics. We'll continue to enable our experienced professionals to build on their experience to move into new growth areas. Since the establishment of the PCP in 2007, over 100 PCPs have been launched in about 30 sectors. This year, we will launch new PCPs relating to blockchains, embedded software, and prefabrication to prepare our people to move into new growth areas. In 2015, we launched a career support program to provide wage support for employers to hire eligible Singaporeans who are mature and retrenched or are in long-term unemployment. We'll extend this program for 2 years. We must also ensure that the benefits of enterprise transformation are passed on to our workers. Starting from 1st April 2020, all transformation efforts supported by Enterprise Singapore's Enterprise Development Grant must include positive outcomes for workers, such as wage increases. I know NTUC and its unions are putting extra effort and resources to support our firms and workers in this. Although some firms have done well to deploy their staff efficiently, productivity growth has been uneven across sectors. The manufacturing sector, which faces strong global competition, has done well. In the services sector, while some firms have done well, despite a tight labor market, some segments like F&B and retail remain very labor-intensive. Growth in S-Pass and work permit holders in the services sector has also been picking up pace. The number has risen by about 3% per annum, or 34,000, in the last 3 years. In particular, the S-Pass growth in services is the highest in 5 years. If this trend persists, foreign manpower growth will be on an unsustainable path. We need to act decisively to manage the manpower growth in services and encourage our companies to revamp work processes, redesign jobs, and reskill our workers. Our workforce growth is tapering, and if we do not use this narrow window to double down on restructuring, our companies will find it even harder in the future. Relying on more and more foreign workers is not the long-term solution. Other economies are developing too. What we need is to have a sustainable inflow of foreign workers to complement our workforce, while we upgrade our Singaporean workers and build deep enterprise capabilities in these sectors. We must enhance the complementarities of our local and foreign workers. The basic approach to our foreign workers' policies has remained consistent. Based on evidence of the pace of foreign workers' inflows and the progress being made in raising productivity across sectors, we need to calibrate our policies. The government recognizes the economic headwinds and cost pressures ahead of us. But if we do not take action early, our firms will find it harder to compete in the years ahead, and our workers will be left behind.